Yeah. I mean, I can have the sheep. You had them. I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. I take them. They already on this side. I mean, we could do it. I'm bored. I mean, might as well. I'm gonna try to play my best. I swear. I gave them to you. I might as well. Yeah, I seen it last night. I was kind of upset, but my brother was sitting there. He was like, yeah, they gonna win. I was like, nah, let's not say that this year. Try to save the NFC as much as you can. Cause the NFC is a wrap now. Y'all gave that man another ring. And it ain't their fault, but he earned that shit. But that's awful, man.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions.
He gave Brady one, so.
Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Kansas City.
But Brady ain't weak though. Come on, bro. Brady throw the ball like he don't have to try.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started.
That tells you what type of fan I am.
From Lincoln Financial Field.
If you already know. I'll play with it. Hey, we should have chose the other field, but I don't think we could choose again. I should have created a custom match. That's what I should have did. I don't think they got the field anyway up here. They should have included that. I redo it like this with no play like a regular season game.
Throwing at the outset here.
I don't know. I don't understand.
But down to McKinnon. Finding space at the 40. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
And that's the plays he was hitting them with last night.
Field now for 1st and 10.
The same as that mess.
Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And a tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
So I shut people down when they had
him. From the 36, Mahomes.
That's all I'm trying to do this. Yep, got it.
His tight end Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Oh, in my face,
That's
man.
something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
I play with other teams. I ain't played with the Eagles. I've always played against the Eagles. Everybody uses the Eagles.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Ever since they made it to the Super Bowl, they used the slide of them. Now let's see who they use now.
Run here with Sanders. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
Honestly, I should just stay with my team.
We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays is uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
I'm trying my best. All right, I'm gonna start moving fast. Good.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see 1st downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it. And some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
I'm trying to get
pick up a 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
You know who that is.
There, the defense was ready, it looked, for that run pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. And on the catch right side,
I try to escalate it until he's shaded.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So that'll go as a
look how close he was in my face.
Play.
That's exactly the reason why I did that.
3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Oh, he threw it all the way out. He threw it all the way out. My bad.
And they turn it over.
Oh,
so
this is just
certainly
all
an
knows.
interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down now, a run with McKinnon. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Mahomes now to throw.
He's really open. That's it.
He finds McKinnon complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right.
I knew he wanted Travis Kelce. That's why I ran away from him. Right back to him.
Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Missed field goal, though.
And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good.
She got that touchdown. So. Yeah.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
I saw he using them, too.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Get him, get him.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the
return.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
TV cut off by itself.
And I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, Or was that analytics that came into play there, deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey, I feel like we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
This offense,
big play. They've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. The quick slant caught. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here we go.
The Chiefs now going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A lot of time for this unit to gain weight on the sideline after that drive. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start on the ground here at Sanders. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, bad throw. I was thinking about throwing it to my back.
This is what
He was right there.
Every single
He got
game.
guarded
Get a
quick.
hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
What kind of idea is this?
Let's go now. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, I threw too early.
It's
Trent
McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And again, it's Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
A very solid gain of 27. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts.
No.
And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does. And that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Made it.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. George Karlaftis. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
He blocked it.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they try to. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Chiefs have retaken a third quarter lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
You ain't doing it like that.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
You're doing it like that. What is that?
Dropped at the 21-yard line.
Just
so bringing it out of the end zone.
It's a
good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Ready?
Another run with Sanders. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and
We're
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They'll try and throw for it here.
He should have called it if it's batted up the man. You know, it's batted up the man.
A curious decision to go for it. Doesn't
ran about.
And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 40 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Butker on for the PAT. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They take a shot to the field there, but winds up falling incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Why did you throw it right
there? It's intercepted. picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. A touchdown.
Oh, the same man I was laughing through it too.
Travis Kelce on a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
He don't get the block either.
By Butker is on target, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
He not get a block either.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
That's real right there.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Well, this certainly feels like complimentary football to me, partner, because the momentum from the team's touchdown drive looks like it's made its way over to the defense. They're working together in tandem now. Offense gets in the end zone. Defense with a big sack on the first play of the following drive.
After the sack on first down, Hurts.
And
this one is incomplete.
I can't throw it
I know
anyway.
conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Hurts to throw.
Wait. No! He did not throw the ball way out there. I would have had that
Defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL.
I would have had that if he didn't throw the ball extra good.
In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
No, he's not holding me down.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call.
Who do I think he is?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's McKinnon on the draw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the... Yellow. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's cool.
Nobody stops that shit. He just sits there and does 5-step drops and just drops right in the
5-yard touchdown catch as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Butker now to add the extra point.
I think he's doing 5-step drops and dropping in the end zone.
And the lead is now 24.
Man, I ain't doing it route.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He's right there. Why?
Intercepted a third time. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
He's just standing right there. Like, it's so annoying. Like, you know that as well. I'm not going to pass to nobody else.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. These guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it.
Or somebody say the NFC. I know.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted
ain't doing nothing now. It's over with.
You would have to think that's going to be
zone coverage
heavily in the film session in the coming days.
As you get beat by that a couple of times, and yeah, I mean,
you have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to.
Come on! He was right there. That time he could have just ran across the middle of the field, caught the ball, and got gone.
And get better for the next time out. This they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
That's twice he's done did that.
In this type of situation again.
Throwing his Hurts.
It's the one. Like, I have no choice. They're on my back. They're on my back. What can I do? Nothing information I can do whatsoever to prevent that shit. They ain't even got a punt, you know. Yeah, they do. Yeah, okay, cool. Ain't better let you get better.
Now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. On the return, it's Tony. Shifts by him.
Rock them, bro.
And that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it.
They've gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do.
Never thought interception.
But the way this game is gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
paid off, thank you.
For the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 48 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
No matter if you want to stay there or not, you're not going to be able to stay there. Can't play both him and A.J. Brown. I seen that.
Back to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Colin Saunders breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Why?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. And they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more on the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3.
Well, you guys, what 2K you got?
Little reason to use them at this point. Mahomes going to throw it here.
Yeah, we got 3.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's across for a touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Hurts will throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now they're down here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave him with the running back. In this case, I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting...